Hi everyone, this is Kat of Catalyst Holistic Life Coaching, bringing your life in alignment with you. I'm here today to do your weekly guidance reading for the week of July 27th through August 2nd. Almost through summer already, just moved into Leo season, which is awesome. We're finally out of eclipse season, so easing up a little bit on the high intensity emotions, but we do have Mars in its home sign of Aries, as well as Chiron retrograde in Aries. So there has been a lot of probably more impulsive energy, really easy, like quick to get defensive energy, especially where it comes to wounding. Childhood wounding is really coming to the forefront right now. So we just had a new moon pass this last week, and it was a new moon in Cancer instead of a new moon in Leo. The next new moon will be in Leo. So we had two in a row that are kind of having us refocus on the energy from before and just making sure that we really get this lesson, because there's still a lot of intensity coming through for the last 6 months of the year. We've got more planets going retrograde. We've got some going direct, Saturn moving back into a different sign. So just lots of interesting stuff is happening for the rest of the year. So this is kind of the little pause, this little reprieve in the energy before we get ready to kind of get more of that drawn back in sort of feeling. So while sitting and meditating with the cards today, I didn't really get too strong of visuals, more so just hearing. It was actually this band I recently discovered called Olox, or Olox, Olox. If you haven't seen them yet, look them up. They are awesome. And the song that they performed on America's Got Talent, they did a version of Zombie by the Cranberries. And just hearing their voice, and the words that popped in my head was blending the old with the new. And you'll understand what I mean if you watch them. They're like traditional, like ancient Siberian style singing mixed with, the new music. So blending of the old and the new. So that's definitely kind of coming to the forefront. If you didn't watch the new moon reading for Cancer this month, you can check that one out. Kind of talking along the same lines of moving in a new direction, taking what we've learned and going from there. So we have kind of a big, we've got a big reading today. There's a lot of cards. This week I am using the Fairy Tarot, a little bit lighter energy, more sparkly. We've got a couple animal guides, a bunch of crystals, and a bunch of offering cards. So wherever you're at, taking a moment to take a breath and really receive all of the messages, and also, looking at the imagery and seeing if anything personally resonates for you. This is just a general overall reading for the collective, so it may or may not hit home today. All right, so let's get into our first card. We have the Queen of Spring. Brilliant, loyal, talented, friendly. Believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you maintain a balance between work and home life. So the Queen of Spring, also Queen of Fire, Queen of Wands, is this really passionate energy, but also this just really bold and powerful, just like really sure of herself kind of energy. So you could be feeling like more support. You could be feeling more confident this week, since we did just move into the sign of Leo. Leo is very about open expression and being loving of ourselves, loving other people, being very social and out there and outgoing, given the circumstances, but just being very, very loving, towards, probably getting more confident in yourself. And with this maintaining a balance between work and home life, remembering to play, like not getting consumed by your drive, which can really happen in this Mars and Aries energy, as we get consumed by the work and it all just becomes that we don't see all the play and all the growth, we don't take time to enjoy. So just remembering to indulge a little bit too. When you're building your confidence, don't get over cocky. Just find that nice balance. Because next we have the wheel. Okay, these are really shiny, I'm sorry. Delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. So this is the Wheel of Fortune, and it's moving into this good cycle for you. Your confidence, your building of your energy towards, putting all this effort in, putting in your drive, being more upbeat, believing in yourself is starting to make those things manifest for you that you have been trying to get. Those things, those goals that you've been reaching for, you are really diligently putting in the work to make the gold, to make your energy. So good things are coming forward to you. You may start to see that start to manifest this week. And if you do, again, like, celebrate. Don't just keep working and not giving yourself credit. Like, make sure that you enjoy your rewards that the universe is offering to you. Enjoy your successes. Okay. Next, we've got a lot of major arcana this week. So we've got the Hermit. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. So this is perhaps a phase where you are really having to trust in yourself more. Maybe you've been over-relying on other people to kind of boost your confidence. And now this is really calling you to find that inner fire. We've got those lights following us around. And, trusting that we have this inner light to guide us. We have this trust within ourselves. We're developing this trust in ourselves, and being more committed to ourselves too. Like, this believing in ourselves is also like not settling for any less. And the more that you affirm that to the universe, these changes that you've been looking for are going to start happening. They're going to be bigger and better. Okay, and we even have the card of Leo. We have the Sun. So plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. So rate that radiant energy, that radiating love, you're feeling it. You are feeling confident. Things are working out for you. And just like gratitude for that. Even if you are kind of doing this alone, that's going to feel so much even more empowering. You are going to feel that radiating out from you. That's the word I really get from the Sun, is just the radiation. And, this is also a really strong yes card. So if there is something that you were looking for a sign for, or a certain direction, and you're really feeling this, this is a confirmation of yes, do this for yourself. Take that plan, follow your ideas, trust in yourself. Okay. All right. So moving into our animal guides for the week. This is interesting. Okay, so we have dog spirit first, being loyal to what you love. So again, that dedication, that putting in the work, the being the diligent work, even if it seems hard, even if you don't feel like you're supported or you're just doing it on your own, be loyal, be dedicated. Because when you really show that dedication, when you show just how passionate you are, how confident you are in it, big things start to change. Big things start to really work out for you like you never imagined. And when you aren't switching all over the place, constantly changing your mind, you kind of stay on one track for a while, it has more time to actually manifest for you, because we can't master everything in such a short amount of time. We have to really do the work. So be loyal to what you love. The reason I found this interesting is because we have dog and then we have cat. But cat is in protection. Claim your independence. So yeah, some of you have really been relying on others to give you this confidence, relying on outside validation to make you feel like you are worthy. And this is going to be a time period of making things secure for yourself, loving yourself, and not being afraid to really, walk your walk. Being really seen for who you truly are. And cats are even solitary. Again, that like hermit energy. But remembering, like, when you do need help, like, do ask for it, but just understand, like, if you're being codependent on certain things, or if you're truly doing it from a place of, I really need help with this, like, I'm not sure how to do this. It's always good to ask for help when you really need it, but this is really going to be challenging you to stand your own ground, rely on yourself more, build your own foundations. Okay. We've got the numbers 19 twice. We've got 9 and 10, so that's 19 as well. And then we've got 13, so if that means anything to anyone. Okay, moving into our crystals for the week. So, first crystal we have to help with healing is opal. Emotional magnification. So getting in touch with how our emotions have been affecting us. This could be a period of really being feeling more of our emotions, and that maybe is what kind of scares us to lean into other people. We start to lose our confidence because we're kind of overwhelmed with these emotions, but our emotions are usually things that we have not worked to process yet. So if you are feeling like you're in a really high emotional time, again, that's where that asking for help when you truly need it, but also, sitting and meditating, being with yourself, nurturing yourself, mothering yourself is something that I'm hearing. And this emotional magnification is getting stronger so that you can start to get more sensitive. You're becoming more sensitive to the things around you. You're starting to become more aware of your energy and those around you. So this is something that's going to be teaching you. So you could have some emotions like really being stirred up this week. Maybe some of that wounding of abandonment for some of you, or not being good enough is also coming through. So that feeling could really be heightened this week, whether it comes out of nowhere or there's a certain situation that's triggering it. But being loyal to what you love, I think that's also speaking to be loyal to yourself. Love yourself. Don't turn against your emotions. Don't make yourself feel bad for processing these things. Like, really, really nurture. Okay, because then we have Sapphire of spiritual truth. You're feeling into this to finally come forward as who you really are. You are leading that light into the world, and you are speaking your truth, and you are unafraid. You are speaking from what you actually value. You're not taking on any more stuff that isn't yours. You're unburdening it. We're having a throat chakra opening, so that could be some stuff to meditate on as well. When you're spending this time alone, is working on throat chakra energies, using crystals or meditation, focusing on the blues, being unafraid to be you, speaking your spiritual truth. Okay. Because then our last crystal is Imperial Topaz, confident manifestation. And there's also this blue in here with the gold and the yellow. So it's this confident willpower. It's the mixture of the fire and the truth. The manifestation into the reality comes from speaking our truth. And we have to kind of get a hold of our emotions in that sense to really know what's going on. What is mine? What is my child self? What is my wounded self trying to say? What is trying to talk me out of this? And where can I confidently move forward from here? Like this, like sun energy, he's playing the horn. He's announcing himself. I've arrived. I'm here. And you're making that entrance. You're claiming that independence. You are going to write this energy. And that's what's going to manifest this gold, these things that you have been trying to achieve. You are confidently going to know how to do this moving forward. All right, so moving into some herbs that can help us this week. So 4 of water or mint. Yeah, cooling energy, calming, peppermint tea, peppermint, lozenges, whichever. Something that can kind of be cooling on the emotions, a little grounding. If you start to get a little clear-headed, not clear-headed, but foggy, you can take a whiff of peppermint and it'll give you a little boost. Enliven your senses a little bit. So with the 4 of water, this typically has to do with disillusionment. You can see in here, like, one of the cups is empty. So it's like there's a lot to offer. There's still a lot there, but we're not quite reaching out to take that opportunity for ourselves. We're not quite ready to jump that shit. Like, we're feeling that resistance. This is kind of either just indifference, like not even seeing it for what it is, or just not wanting, just kind of hesitating and not taking the plunge. So, because this is a decision for us, this is specifically being offered for us, and maybe you don't quite see it for what it is. Maybe you're still stuck in those patterns. So, again, that presence, speaking your truth and spending that time alone, you'll start to get clearer and clearer on what it is that you need to move forward. All right, so ways that we can connect with our light, stay working with it this week, is the card Unbound. So releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So yeah, you've been really tied. Maybe you're breaking a cycle with specific people that you have been really tied to and reliant on, that have really kind of given you a false sense of power. Like, you feel like you need these people's approval to be able to feel empowered. And but this is a new cycle. This is something that you're going to do for yourself. You're ready to break this pattern and be unaffected by these people. You're not going to be affected by these waves of emotion anymore. There's an opportunity to release yourself from this. And these people are here to teach us things through contracts, whether they're like past lives. So this could be a past life experience as well. So you could be breaking an old pattern in that sense. So just breaking cycles, releasing yourself, actually feeling a sense of freedom. Okay, It's already starting to get dark, so I'm sorry that the light is not the greatest on this. I'll try to finish. So we just have some offering cards. So we have, the first card is challenges. Unbearable situations throw you directly into the divine's arms if you are open. Please take over, divine, and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. So yeah, you may not be wanting to take this cup because you're already just like, no, this doesn't seem right. This, this is uncomfortable. I don't like this. I'm just going to kind of ignore this for the time being. Which is, up to you. That's totally fine. Everyone learns in their own different ways, but just make sure you are being loyal to yourself first. Be loyal to what you love. Unbind yourself from these unhealthy patterns. The challenges are here to teach us. They're here to show you that you have something to learn. Okay? Yes. Being enough. The innermost heart says you are enough, nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change, no need to grow more deserving. You, yes, you are love. Okay? So, again, being enough for yourself. That is a wounding of you not thinking that you are enough, which, can come from childhood or any sorts of things, past relationships, where you don't feel complete in yourself, and that's where this spending time with ourselves energy is coming in, and stepping into our confidence, gaining our independence so that we feel empowered in this sense. We actually feel that we're enough for ourselves. We don't have to be enough for other people, we just have to be enough for ourselves. Okay, because the last card we have is companionship. When you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you're ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome this solitude, knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. So yeah, for some of you, this could be speaking of maybe you're going through a specific relationship right now where you have been really triggered, or you're in this relationship cycle where it doesn't seem to be getting better, it just seems to be repeating. Or these could be friendships. Maybe you're losing friendships that are just no longer in alignment with your beliefs. They are, not really supporting you in what you need to be doing. Could be releasing family ties, finally just, cutting toxic people out of your life. However that resonates for you, remembering that, again, how it said, to embrace your aloneness. Only when we do that, only when we can find our independence and be totally in love and carefree with that, will it actually attract these people that aren't going to try to kind of take our energy or not support us. These sorts of relationships manifest in many different ways. There's kind of countless ways to count, but either, people who trigger our abandonment, our feelings of not being enough, they may just tear us down, whatever that wide variety is. Those are the types of things that we don't want anymore. We see that, we don't want that. Yet it still kind of keeps coming in this loop. And we don't understand. Initially, we think it's all us in the sense of like there's something wrong with us. But in truth, it's not that there's anything wrong. We just haven't worked through our stuff. We don't feel like enough. And, this could be from, parents or previous relationships. We just keep having this pattern where our confidence is just knocked down. And now is the time to really harness that confidence and really claim your independence. If you really think about cats, honestly, cats do not give a damn about anything. Cats are fine being alone. They will, depending on, usually outdoor cats more so than indoor cats, but outdoor cats do not give a damn about anything. They will be gone for days. They will hunt on their own. They really don't care too much. They will come and love you, but they don't need you, really. Maybe for shelter, but they really don't need anything. So just embrace that. Think of the lion too, like the cat and the lion and that sort of energy. So yes, I think that is everything I have for you. I'm going to try to cut this before it just gets completely black. I'm sorry that the lighting has changed a little bit, but you can at least hear me, so there's that. Working on the lighting, it's all good. So yeah, that is your weekly guidance. If you really enjoyed it, you really liked the message, feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe, however you would like. I love to hear how you connected with the reading and those sorts of things. Yeah, and I have some classes coming up, some workshops. So if you'd like to see those, check those out on my website at KatalystHolisticArts.com. More information in the description below. And otherwise, enjoy your week. Take care of yourselves, love yourselves, play, be in love with life again, shifting these things in a new direction. And this is big. Like, I feel this personally too. So I'm not saying it's easy, but it's something super necessary, and it's an interesting ride. Okay? So enjoy your week, and we will see you next time. Thank you. Good night.